Thanks to my friend Greg, by the time I was 30, I had discovered that I could smoke dope 24 hours a day and still function. I proceeded to do just that for the next 10 years. And I spiced it up occasionally with getting drunk and eating a hit of acid, wandering around the woods or in the city. I've driven in San Francisco, rush hour traffic on LSD. And another thing I like to do is go to the beach. And one day when I was 37, I took some acid and went to the nude beach north of San Francisco. I was sitting there smoking dope and looking out at the waves and the sky and the naked people. This guy comes up and sits down beside me and wants to know what it's like to be a drug-crazed hippie. He was a lawyer. He led a very straight life and wanted to know what he might have been missing. So I told him what I could in the next little time we talked, but it precipitated an idea that I had had for some time of getting a tape recorder, eating a hit of speed, and talking into it for as long as it took to impart all my worldly wisdom. And given the fact that I didn't have any credentials as a person who might be an authority on life, I thought I would make it a little more interesting and get a little more attention perhaps if I put it in terms of eating pussy, since I had some experience in those matters. And since, in fact, your whole attitude toward life and your happiness and everything affects how you give head. So that was the premise and the process that I followed in those early tapes. Then when I was 40, I started having problems with my drug use and abruptly quit and spent the next several decades actually trying to figure out how to be happy without pot or without drugs. And I had quite a bit of success. I'm a very happy guy. And around 2005, I started making podcasts trying to describe how I had learned to cope with life as a straight person. And in the middle of that process, I discovered the tapes I had made in my 30s that I had lost for several years. So I put them online along with interspersed with the podcasts I was doing. And then this year I decided it was time finally to get all those recordings transcribed and published as an ebook, and it's going to be out shortly. So I thought that perhaps the original tapes might be of interest if someone read the book and they'd like to hear what I actually sounded like on drugs, or straight for that matter. So I would make the recordings available on YouTube, and I generated some entertaining video, I hope, to go along with it, give you something to look at. So that's what this channel is about. I hope you enjoy it and have some benefit. And if you do, please click the like button. Thanks. Bye-bye.